Hello friends, in this video you can see the question paper and answers of AIBE 19th exam conducted by All India Bar Examination. Before watching this video, support us by subscribing to our AN Study Academy YouTube channel. The question paper of AIBE 19th conducted by All India Bar Examination on December 22, 2024 consists of 100 questions which we will cover in 4 parts in 4 videos.
This is the third part of a video that contains questions and answers for questions 51 to 75.
Question number 51. Which of the following is are included under the definition of employer given under the Industrial Relations Code 2020? Point 1. Occupier of the factory. Point 2. Contractor. Point 3. Manager of the factory. Point 4. Managing director of the factory. Option A 1, 3 and 4. Option B 1, 2 and 4. Option C 1, 2 and 3. Option D 4 only. The correct answer is option C 1, 2 and 3. Question number 52. Which of the following legislation has been included under the Social Security Code 2020? Point 1. The Maternity Benefit Act 1961. Point 2. The Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. Point 3. The Payment of Bonus Act 1965. Point number 4. The Employment Exchanges Compulsory Notification of Vacancies Act 1959. Option A 3 and 4. Option B 1, 2 and 4. Option C 1, 2, 3 and 4. Option D only 3. The correct answer is option B 1, 2 and 4. Question number 53. Dash have not been set up under the provisions of the Industrial Dispute Act 1947 for adjudication of industrial disputes in an organization. Option A environmental tribunals. Option B labor courts. Option C national tribunals. Option D industrial tribunals. The correct answer is A. Option A environmental tribunals. Question number 54. XYZ Textiles Limited, a manufacturing company, recently terminated 4 workers without providing any compensation. The termination was because of the misconduct on the part of the workers. The company issued a show cause notice and the disciplinary inquiry was also conducted against them on the basis of the recommendation of the committee. The services of these employees were terminated. The workers claimed the retrenchment compensation, which was rejected by the management. Aggrieved by the rejections, the workers have filed a complaint in the labor court under the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947. Based on the above problem, select the correct answer. Option A. The termination amounts to layoff, hence compensation will be awarded. Option B. The termination amounts to retrenchment, hence compensation will be awarded. Option C. The termination violated the provisions under the Industrial Dispute Act 1947, hence the compensation will be awarded. Option D. The termination does not amount to retrenchment, hence no compensation. The correct answer is option D. The termination does not amount the retrenchment, hence no compensation. Question number 55. Malti, a small business owner, runs an online clothing store. Recently, she noticed that their website had been hacked and her customers' personal information, including names, addresses, and payment details, was stolen. Shortly after, some of her customers reported unauthorized transactions on their accounts. Malti wishes to file a complaint against the incident. On the basis of the above problem, select the correct option. Option A, it is punishable only under the criminal laws. Option B, it is punishable under section 66 of the Information Technology Act 2000, and the customers can also claim the compensation under certain circumstances. Option C, the customers do not have any legal remedy under the Information Technology Act 2000. Option D, it is punishable under section 66 of the Information Technology Act 2000. The correct answer is option B. It is punishable under section 66 of the Information Technology Act 2000, and the customers can also claim the compensation under the certain circumstances. Question number 56. Mr. B told Mr. A to leave the premises in occupation of Mr. A. When Mr. A refused, then Mr. B collected some of his workmen who mustered round Mr. A. They took up their sleeves and aprons and threatened to break the plaintiff's neck if he did not leave, under which tortious act Mr. A can file the case. Option A, assault. Option B, battery. Option C, hurt. Option D, false imprisonment. The correct answer is option A, assault. Question number 57. Miss J, knowing while talking the lift that driver Mr. T was under the influence of alcohol. Consequently, car met with an accident and Miss J got injuries, and she has filed the case for compensation. Which defense could be claimed by Mr. T? Option A, act of God. Option B, inevitable accident. Option C, act of necessity. Option D, voluntary non-fit injuria. The correct answer is option D, voluntary non-fit injuria. Question number 58. Mr. K is owner of a building containing a large number of rooms and had derived a considerable income by letting them. Mr. Y is owner of an adjacent cotton mill which erected after the occupation by Mr. K. Owning the noise and smoke of the mill, several rooms remain vacated that results into loss for Mr. K. Examine relevant tort for the case. Option A, trespass to land. Option B, nuisance. Option C, negligence. Option D, denamed scene injuria. The correct answer is option B, nuisance. Question number 59. There was a collision between two buses, one owned by the government and another was a private bus, wherein private bus was coming from wrong side and government bus was coming rushly, neither slowing down his bus after seeing the other bus. Determine the tortious act. Option A, government bus owner is negligent. Option B, inevitable accident. Option C, contributory negligence. Option D, private bus owner is negligent. The correct answer is Option C, contributory negligence. Question number 60. The term income is described in the Income Tax Act 1961 under option A section 2 bar 40, option B section 3, option C section 10E, option D section 2 bar 24. The correct answer is option D section 2 bar 24. Question number 61. Mr. X deposits rupees 65,000 in the term deposit of 5 years with the post office to avail tax deduction under section 80C. Assuming Mr. X does not opt for concessional tax regime under section 115 BAC of the Income Tax Act 1961. On the basis of the above problem, select the correct option. Option A, Mr. X is not guilty of either tax evasion, tax avoidance. Option B, no tax deduction can be availed under section 80C. Option C, it is an unlawful act to treat a personal expenditure. Option D, Mr. X is guilty of tax evasion, tax avoidance. The correct answer is option A, Mr. X is not guilty of either tax evasion or tax avoidance. Question number 62. Read the given statements and choose the correct option. Statement 1. Agricultural income is exempt from tax under section 10 bar 1 of Income Tax Act 1961. Say statement 2. Tax on non-agricultural in case of non-agricultural income exceeds basic exemption limit and agricultural income exceeds rupees 5,000 is determined by scheme of partial integration of non-agricultural income with agricultural income. Option A, only statement 1 is true. Option B, only statement 2 is true. Option C, both the statements are correct. Option D, both the statements are incorrect. The correct answer is option C, both the statements are correct. Question number 63. Miss J, a banker, refuses to honor check of Miss F. So she was having sufficient balance, yet it does not suffer any loss to Miss F. Miss F can file the case under which scenario? Option A, injuria sen denam. Option B, denam sin injuria. Option C, res ipsa locator. Option D, volunti non fit injuria. The correct answer is injuria sin damnum. Question number 64. An agreement not enforceable by law is stated to be void under option A section 2E, option B section 2F, option C section 2G, option D section 2D. The correct answer is option C section 2G. Question number 65. The concept of invalid guarantee is covered under sections option A 142 to 144, option B 143 to 147, option C 142 143, option D 142 to 146. The correct answer is option A 142 to 144. Question number 66. A real estate developer entered into a contract with B the owner of a piece of prime land for the purchase of her property. The contract stipulated that A would pay rupees 50 lakhs in advance and the remaining rupees 1 crore within 6 months. In return, B agreed to transfer the title to the land. However, after receiving the advance payment, B refused to execute the sale deed, claiming that she received a better offer from another buyer. A demanded the enforcement of the contract under the Specific Relief Act 1963, but B denied his claim. A has to file a suit in a court of law. On the basis of the above problem, select the correct answer. Option A may file a suit in the special court constituted under the Specific Relief Act 1963. Option B, A may file a suit in the civil court having the powers under the Civil Procedure Code 1908. Option C, no suit can be brought against A as there in no breach of contract. Option D, A may file a suit in the criminal court having the powers under the Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita 2023. The correct answer is option B. A may file a suit in the civil court having the powers under the Civil Procedure Code 1908. Question number 67. Question number 67. A transfers a piece of land to B on the condition that B shall not transfer the land to anyone else for the next 10 years. In this case, B has no right to transfer the land to someone else for the next 10 years. On the basis of the above problem, select the correct option. Option A, it amounts to conditional limitations on transfer of property. Option B, it amounts to subsequent transfer of property. Option C, it amounts to conditions precedent in the transfer of property. Option D, it amounts to conditional transfer of property. The correct answer is option A, it amounts to conditional limitations on transfer of property. Question number 68. Mr. Rajesh issued a check of rupees 50,000 to his supplier Mr. Sharma for the payment of goods purchased. When Mr. Sharma deposited the check, it was returned by the bank with the remark insufficient funds. On the basis of the above problem, select the correct option. Option A complaint in written is to be made by Mr. Sharma in the court within 1 month for the dishonor of the check. Option B, a complaint in writing is to be made by Mr. Sharma in the court within 5 months for the dishonor of the check. Option C, a complaint in writing is to be made by Mr. Sharma in the court within 2 months for the dishonor of the check. Option D, a complaint in writing is to be made by Mr. Sharma in the court within 3 months for the dishonor of the check. The correct answer is option A complaint in writing is to be made by Mr. Sharma in the court within 1 month for the dishonor of the check. Question number 69. Rent-free accommodation provided by an employer to employee is option A, perquisite as per section 16/2 of the Income Tax Act. Option B, allowance under section 10/13A of the Income Tax Act. Option C, allowance under Section 10 bar A1 of the Income Tax Act. Option D, perquisite as per Section 17 bar 2 of the Income Tax Act. The correct answer is option D, perquisite as per Section 17 bar A of the Income Tax Act. Question number 70. How the recovery of specific immovable property may be enforced? Option A person entitled to the possession of specific immovable property may recover it in the manner providing by the Transfer of Property Act 1882. Option B, a person entitled to the possession of specific immovable property may recover it in the manner provided by the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Option C, a person entitled to the possession of specific immovable property may recover it in the manner provided by the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Option D, a person entitled to the possession of specific immovable property may recover it in the manner provided by the Specific Relief Act 1963. The correct answer is option C, a person entitled to the possession of specific immovable property may recover it in the manner provided by the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Question number 71. Which section of law of contract defines a proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of its acceptance is complete as against the proposer but not afterwards? Option A, Section 4. Option B, Section 6. Option C, Section 7. Option D, Section 5. The correct answer is option D, Section 5. Question number 72. According to the Land Acquisition Act, Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement 2013, governments can acquire land for point 1, strategic purpose. Point 2, projects for families affected by projects. Point 3, for public private partnership projects where government ownership of land will remain with the government. Option A, 2 and 3. Option B, 1 and 3. Option C, 1, 2 and 3. Option D, 1 and 2. The correct answer is option C, 1, 2 and 3. Question number 73. Land Acquisition Act 2013 in India has replaced which earlier legislation? Option A, Land Acquisition Act 1862. Option B, Land Acquisition Act 1894. Option C, Land Acquisition Act 1974. Option D, Land Acquisition Act 1956. The correct answer is option B, Land Acquisition Act 1894. Question number 74. Soham, an independent software developer, created a mobile app called FitLife that provides personalized fitness plans. He registered the app's name and logo under trademark law and copyrighted the app's source code. However, 6 months after its launch, Soham discovered a competing app called FitLife with a similar logo and features being marketed by a large tech company. Soham believes the competing app copied elements of his source code and intentionally used a confusingly similar name and logo to mislead customers. On the basis of the above problem, select the correct option. Under trademark law, can Soham claim infringement for the use of a similar name and logo by the competing app? Option A, no, because the competing app has a different name and logo. Option B, yes, but only if the competitor is a small business. Option C, no trademark infringement can only occur if there is identical copying. Option D, as if he can prove that the names are confusingly similar. The correct answer is option D, as if he can prove that the names are confusingly similar. Question number 75. What is the duration of copyright protection for literary works in India? Option A, 60 years from the date of publication. Option B, lifetime of the author plus 60 years. Option C, 10 years from the date of first sale. Option D, 50 years from the creation of the work. The correct answer is option B, lifetime of the author plus 60 years.
The remaining questions and answers can be seen in our next video segments.